Hey, Sammon Skins, welcome to episode 23, I think it is. I hope you guys are all doing okay. We're going to start off the show straight off the bat with a Gerry mail. Boop, 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 boop. It's a Gerry Sammon mail. Gerry has not been emailing me as much. We haven't been chatting as much. We were chatting every day, just ringing each other up. You put your ice cream out, get out of the freezer, you put it on the counter for like 5 minutes max till it gets a little bit soft. Now, you can just kind of, if your hands are at room temp, you can just sort of gently squeeze the side of the ice cream. And if there's a bit of give, then your ice cream is ready to eat, my friend. So what you do is you get a medium-sized spoon, you sit down on your blanket, make sure you're in your PJs. I got my wolf pants on, and I got Taylor Swift playing in the background, and me and Gerry just chat about houses he's visited and why he hates people who can't stay socially distant. And I'm like, look, all you can do is do what you're doing. He's living in a hot air balloon suspended over the town with a telescope. So he's safe, and he gets to judge everyone who lives in the town. No, of course, that's a lie. So Dad sent me this email a while ago, just out of the blue, apropos of nothing. Is that how you say it? Apropos? Apropos. Apropos. Hi, Ed. Okay. What I could not figure out last night was a reminder of a prediction method of how many children and their sex that a woman is going to have. A bit of a typo there, but it sounded funny. So yeah, he was talking to me on the phone, and he said, I had something else to tell you. I can't remember what it is now. I can't think of what it is. And I said, well, we could stay on the line here for however long it's going to take you to remember that. What was it now? And then he kind of was like, sure. And I said, well, if it's important, you'll remember it. And he did remember it. Its importance, though, is up for question. So, it was a reminder, a prediction method. So this is kind of pre-medicine, probably. This is way back when, because my father, Gerry's idea of medicine, or medicine, is taking a swig of brandy when he has a bit of a dicky tummy. Or basically when there's anything wrong with him. I think it's just an excuse to drink a tiny amount of brandy at random intervals. So whenever he has a dicky tummy, there's a bit of brandy. And I was like, what, brandy? That's not medicine. And he said, of course it is. The monks used to use it. The monks used to drink brandy all the time. And I looked it up, and sure enough, brandy, which derives from the phrase burnt wine. Bit of knowledge for you there. Monks used to drink it in the 12th century. So 12th century medicine man, Gerry Sammon, has a prediction method of how many children and the sex. So a pregnant woman, you're going to guess how many children. And for the most part, I'm going to say 1 is probably the correct answer. You don't really need a prediction method for that because statistics are on your side. There's twins, there's triplets, but the more it gets up, the rarer it is. There was that one lady in Russia who gave birth to 74 children, but that only happened once. So you can predict, 1, maybe 2, but probably 1. If you're going to bet money on it, you go for 1. Their sex, traditionally male, female, it's going to be one or the other, or it mightn't be, as the case may be years from now. Who knows? It's too early to tell. But they've got methods now where people can actually choose the sex of the child. I think they've had that since 1993 or something. I don't know. Maybe it's not that far, but I remember hearing it going, oh, that's a thing now. And it continues to be a thing. I don't know if it's used that often, but anyway. So, this is the method for prediction. This involved a darning needle and a 6-inch or so piece of thread attached through the eye of the needle, is what he means there. Not you get a darning needle and a 6-inch piece of thread and immediately put it through your eyeball. So a darning needle and a 6-inch or so piece of thread attached through the eye, which is kind of frightening thing to say just after saying this is how you predict the sex of a child and how many children, how many babies are down in the belly. Holding the thread end, the practitioner, and now he's put practitioner in bunny rabbit ears, would allow the thread to rub against the upturned palm between the thumb and the index finger 3 times. What? I kind of feel like I'm at an extremely complicated yoga class and I don't know what's going on. What? The sounds of the liberties. Okay, let's go back. Holding the thread end, not the needle eye end. Holding the thread end, the practitioner would allow the thread to rub against the upturned palm between the thumb and the index finger 3 times. Allow it to rub against the upturned palm so your index finger that you point at, the Harrison Ford finger, when he's threatening people and saying, "Where's my wife? My family? I want to get a..." Okay, so you allow the thread to rub against the upturned palm between the thumb and the index finger. Okay, it doesn't say which hand, which is important because one hand is connected to your heart, the other hand, like the pulse is on your left. Yeah, is that true? Or have movies and TV shows where actors playing sexy doctors have lied to me? Okay, so you allow the thread to rub it 3 times. The needle is then suspended over the center of the palm. As far as I can remember, if the needle spins, it is for a girl, and if it moves from side to side, it is a boy. This is repeated until the needle does not move. That is your lot. So, right. It's kind of like those things, those things you get in Christmas crackers that are like a fish thing, and you put it on the palm of your hand, and if it curls, it means that you're frigid, and if it goes flat, it means that you're having too much sex, or whatever it is. You find your true love, or you won't. You'll get an extra turkey for Christmas, or you'll only eat Brussels sprouts. And hey, maybe you like Brussels sprouts. I don't. That'd be a punishment for me. It kind of sounds like that. It kind of sounds like it's just a combination of heat, moisture, and superstition. And yeah, I don't know. Your mom's prediction came true. So obviously, Mum predicted 3 times that she's going to have boys, and she did. Well, I thought I was supposed to be a girl. This is the thing. I was supposed to be a girl, and my name was going to be Leia or Leah, Princess Leia, Princess Leia. Oh God, it's my first day of working in the It's my first day of working here in the castle in Alderaan. Is it Princess Leia or Princess Leah? Shouldn't you have found out before you came to work here? I know, I thought I was going to be working for the Empire, you see, because of my accent. Yes, everyone who works for the Empire has this kind of accent. Yes, well, I just couldn't get there. They said I was too much of a butlery type and not enough of a sort of a generally type. Oh, really? It seems very, very poor form on there. I mean, you seem like you could bark orders at underlings all day from the bridge of a Star Destroyer. Yes, that's what I thought, but here I am, working in Castle Alderaan. No, Alderaan is the name of the planet, because you really haven't done your research. Well, what is it? Is it Leia or Leia? Are we the same person? Am I talking to myself in a mirror? Princess Leia? So anyway, 3 boys, 3 predictions, but that's a 50% success rate. Or you have a 50% chance, because 3 times, and there's 2 chances. So statistically, it's not that hard. It's like guessing 3 things right out of 6 things. Is that it? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. So, and then Dad said it would be disconcerting if there was no movement at all. It would be disconcerting, but I wouldn't say it would mean that there was no child present inside the stomach, or the child was sexless and just had smooth, like a G.I. Joe or like an action man, just a smooth crotched area, or a smoothed area around the crotch. Anyway, guys, we're going to take a short break, and we'll see you shortly for more Salmon of Knowledge, Salmon of Knowledge, Salmon of Knowledge ad break. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, what is it? What do you want?
I was wondering if you were interested in a transportation machine.
No, I already have one of those. The missus got one there last week.
We have the latest model.
The latest model, you say?
That's true, yeah. It's the latest transportation machine.
The missus got one that does it in 3 seconds.
Well, yeah, but, a 3-second job, you wouldn't do a 3-second job in the house, You do a 7-second job in the house.
I don't understand what you're trying to get at here.
What I'm saying is, this is much better quality. It takes 7 seconds to do anything.
Well, yeah, she mainly uses it for going to the bingo or going to the shops. Cuts a good 7 to 8 minutes out of the day. So, unless you can give her an extra 7 to 8 minutes on top of that, I'm sorry.
All right, fair enough. Thanks for your time.
Fuck off.
All right. And we're back, guys, in the noisy liberties where people scream at each other on the street about mice or whatever. The last episode, I had a very special guest, Arnold Schwarzenegger, talking to me from Los Angeles for real. That really happened. Check out that episode if you haven't checked it out already. Me talking to Arnie, and what a character. I hope he got over the loss of his sunglasses. So this week I want to talk to, I've talked about this man before on the podcast. Apparently he heard it from his island off the coast of Spain. And he has been living there, retired. He's been retired for many years. He retired after making the god-awful film, The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. So Sean Connery, obviously, James Bond, Malone in The Untouchables, and many other characters. Drago, the Last Dragon. Sean Connery, somehow his people heard the podcast from his island off the coast of Spain, Connery Cove, which he bought in 1972. He sold all of the Bond tuxedos at an auction, a tuxedo off, and people went nuts. And so many people of a certain cut and size bought those tux. They all showed up. And he raised enough money to buy the island, and he's been living there in retirement. He's 89 now, so he's cocooned. So I'm going to ring him now and see how he's doing. I'm going to talk to Sir Sean Connery. What do I call him, sir? Do I mention the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen? Do I ask him, is he going to play Bond again? Probably not, but, he's probably not going to play Bond again. But, okay, here we go. Oh. Hello?
Yes,
hello. Sean.
Yes, it's Sean Connery here, ringing you from Connery Cove.
That's an amazing line here. You sound so clear.
Am I coming in clear? Am I coming in loud and clear? I certainly hope so.
Sean, thank you so much for being on my podcast. I really appreciate it.
Oh, not at all. It's very amusing.
Oh, yeah? You think it's funny?
Yes.
What did you like in particular?
Oh, I love the Spaniel.
Gordon, cheeky chappy, what a character. I certainly hope you have him on again. I'd love to have him back. I don't think, maybe to chat to him, see how he's getting on, but I don't think he's gonna be the dog for me. Well, you have to kiss a lot of puppies before you get a dog. Yeah, I don't think that's an expression. Are you sure? No, I'm pretty sure that's... I think I've heard it before a number of times. No, I don't think that's a thing. Nobody's going around kissing dogs. Well, they certainly can do it on Connery Cove. So, Connery Cove is your own private island? Yes, my own private island. So many things happen here that you wouldn't fucking believe. Okay, what happens on Connery Cove? Oh, I couldn't tell you that now. If I told you that, I'd have to kill you. Okay, well, we don't want that. So, Sean, let's talk about what you're doing during lockdown. Oh, I'm just watching all of the Bond movies that don't star me. So you're watching all the Roger Moore? Yes, I love a bit of Roger. Really? Okay, that's fascinating. I wouldn't have pegged that you would have would have been watching James Bond at all. I mean, if anything, you'd watch your own ones. No. I couldn't stand to watch that. I'm so bloody young in them. It'd be like a great. It'd be like Methuselah looking at baby Jesus. Okay, so you're not baby. Who's your favorite James Bond? Apart from myself? Yeah, apart from yourself. Oh dear. I'm quite a cad. Well, I love Daniel Craig. I think he's got the ultimate package. And I'm not just talking about that scene where he gets out of the ocean. That's quite a revealing scene. You never would have had me doing any scenes like that. Well, you were famously prancing around in your underwear doing Mr. Universe. No, I didn't do any prancing. Well, no, not prancing per se. Just you were Mr. Universe, Mr. Scotland in Mr. Universe. Yes, I was in back in the day. Ooh, it was a long time ago. So, I mean, you and Arnie Schwarzenegger, who I had on the podcast last, yeah. He's I'll be back. Fuck you, asshole. Yeah. Those are some of his lines. He was on the podcast, and he was a Mr. Universe. Famously, he won it 7 or 8 times. Yes. Finely built fellow. Very, very nice. You never got to make a movie with Arnie. Would you have enjoyed that? Would that tempt you out of retirement? No. God, no. I'm not too old for movies now. No interest at all. I just like playing golf and making up different laws that people have to follow on Connery Cove. Okay, maybe we might get into those laws at some stage. No. I can't tell you about any of those things. I told you. I'd have to fucking murder you. You'd be fucking murdered. Okay, sure, I get it. Move on from the Connery Cove laws and bylaws. No, I nearly worked with Arnie, though. I came very close. Oh, really? Yes. You know the movie Twinge? Yeah, with Danny DeVito. Wow, you were going to do that movie? Yes. Well, Arnie rang me up, and he said, "Please, I won't do the voice. Please, you can't do this film." And I said, I've signed on the dotted line, Arnie. I think it's a great part for me. And then he said, "No, it doesn't make any sense because we're supposed to be twins. We're supposed to be opposites." I said, "Yes. I mean, come on. I could play your twin." And he said, "But the whole point of the story is, I mean, if he's a little small Italian American or if he's a tall strapping Scotsman, what's the fucking difference? The theme is the same. It's the opposites, but they're brothers, and they're twins, and the milkshake, the sperm milkshake. I loved all that stuff. And we did a few screen tests because he wasn't sure. The whole time I was adamant that it was going to work. And we did that scene where
Tonight is your night, bro. Tonight is your night, bro.
Oh, yeah, I love that scene.
Tonight is your night, bro. You're going to get her and you're going to dance with her, bro. You're going to make romance with her, bro. And if she talks back, you'll give her an open-handed slap.
Oh.
And the director, just Ivan Reitman, he said, no, we can't have that. We can't have that kind of humour. And I wanted it to be much bawdier.
Yeah, I suppose, that would have been very bawdy for the time.
Yeah, and, I moved on. I think I made The Prosciutto with Meg Ryan.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that film?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, sure. Didn't do very well. Look, it's been great talking to you. I've got to get back. I'll ring you again. Don't worry. I'll be ringing you a couple more times and appearing on your podcast in the future.
Oh, that's very nice of you. You didn't have to even say that.
No, just so people know. I'll be back.
Okay, all right. Okay, bye, Sean. Take care.
I'll see you again.
Okay,
someday.
Right.
Someday soon.
Bye, Sean. And there he was. Sorry, I had to hang up on him there. Wow, very animated for an 89-year-old, very sprightly, full of spunk and vinegar. And hopefully, not too much, because he's nearly 90, and it's so nice of him to say he's going to call back. I hope he does. Obviously, I have no control over it. I'll just have to contact his people, and but he seems up for it. He seems and amazing. I never knew he was going to be in Twins. I wonder what do you think of Triplets, if they're going to make that movie with Eddie Murphy. Did you hear about that movie? Sequel to Twins with Eddie Murphy as the third unknown brother. Yeah, sounds terrible, kind of. Maybe if it was made in 1990, it would have been good. I don't know. What was Eddie Murphy up to in 1990? Who knows? I'll do a deep dive on Eddie Murphy in 1990 at some other stage. But listen, that's the end of today's episode. Thanks very much, guys. Thanks for listening. Stay safe, stay distant, stay strong. Goodbye. Bye 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 bye.